Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the eukaryotic cell. In previous lecture we were studying about the prokaryotic cell, their structure and what kind of cell organelles are present in eukaryotic cell. So students, now today we are going to discuss about eukaryotic cell. First of all, we are going to know what is the means of eukaryotic. So students, this is also the term derived from the Greek word, Greek word eu, that means good or well. And carry on. What is meant? Carry on, yes. Carry on means nucleus. Thus, the term eukaryotic means well-developed type of nucleus. Yes, students, the types of cell which have well-developed type of nucleus are known as eukaryotic cell. Then what is well-developed type of nucleus? The cell having nuclear membrane. Yes students, the cell having nuclear membrane, it means the nucleic material or enclosures inside the nuclear membrane are called nucleus. So let's see on what kind of cell organelles are present inside the eukaryotic cell. So students, the eukaryotic cell contains all the developed type of cell organelles. It means well defined type of nucleus as well as developed type of cell organelles are present in eukaryotic cell. So students, the eukaryotic cells are found in, it is found in all higher categories, of animals and plants. It is found in all higher categories of animals and plants. Next, the cell has well-defined nucleus. It means nuclear membrane. What is students? Nuclear membrane is present in which all the nucleic material are encloses inside this membrane. What is the means of this membrane? This membrane means the nuclear membrane. Here, this membrane is nuclear membrane. All the nucleic materials such as DNA, RNA, nucleoplast, nucleolus, and the chromatin threads or fibers, these are well bounded by the nuclear membrane. And students, the eukaryotic cells contain cell organelles. Cell organelles like chloroplast, plant, it is present in plant cell only. Mitochondria, active type of ribosomes, lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, and students, all other types of the cell organelles like Golgi body, etc. are present in eukaryotic cell. Students, we study the eukaryotic cell as animal cell and plant cell. It means the example of eukaryotic cell. Example of eukaryotic cell can be given on the type of animal cell and plants. So students, we comparatively study about the structure of plant cell and animal cell both. So now we are going to discuss about the structure of animal cell. How an animal cell is made up of and what kind of cell organelles are present in a plant cell. Students, the structure of plants. The plant cell. This is the outermost protective layer of a plant cell and called the outer membrane. Now this is the innermost membrane. And in between both membrane also a middle lamelli, that is called middle membrane or middle layer, is present. So these three membranes comparatively forms the cell. These three membranes comparatively forms the cell wall of the plant cell. Now, this is the cell vacuole, most peculiar organelle inside a plant cell. This is the nuclear membrane. This dark dense region is the nucleolus inside the nucleus. These brush border like unintermingled fibers are the chromatin fibers, or you can say that euchromatin fibers. Chromatin fibers are of two types. These intermingled structure are heterochromatic, and these dotted structures represents the nucleoplasm inside the nucleus. These are finger-like projected structures called endoplasmic reticulum on both sides of the outermost membrane of the nucleus, and these are the lysosomes, the suicidal bag of the cell, dictyosomes. In plant cells, Golgi body are absent. On the place of Golgi body, dictyosome are present. These are the mitochondria, and this is the chloroplast, the most peculiar cell organelles of a plant cell. Now microfilaments, the microtubule, ribosomes, and these dotted structures are nucleoplasm. Now, here I draw another mitochondria. When more number of ribosomes are arranged on a filamentous structure, you can say that microtubule, then this is called the polysomes. And here I colored it because this is the chloroplast. Because chloroplasts are regarded as the kitchen house of the cell, and they help in the formation of food in plants, because these contain chlorophyll, and these are the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. And now the other spaces can be covered with the dotted structure that represents the cytoplasm. Now students, I am going to label this diagram. This is the outer membrane, middle lamellary, this is the middle lamellary, and students, in between the outer and inner there is a small pits are also present, which these pits are called the plasma desmata. What? The plasma desmata. These are the plasma desmata. Plasma desmata. And this is the inner membrane that is called the cytoplasmic membrane or inner cell membrane. Students, the outer membrane, middle lamellary, and the inner cell membrane collectively forms a structure called cell wall. Yes, students, the cell walls are only present in plant cell, and it is made up of cellulose, a kind of complex carbohydrate that is called cellulose. Now students, what is the function of plasma desmata? It helps the transportation of substances from one cell to another cell, because there is also another cell, here also a plant cell, here also a plant cell, and here also a plant cell are present and subsidiary cells. Now students, this is the cell vacuole, and that contains a fluid that is called cell sac. The cell sac contains H2O plus anthocyanin pigment. This anthocyanin pigments provides the purple color to the various part of the plant cell. Now students, this is the dictyosome. It is called the trapekulis of the plant cell. As the Golgi body is known to be the trapekulis of the animal cell, likewise this is called the trapekulis of the plant cell. It means in plant cell the dictyosome is present, whereas in animal cell the Golgi complex are present. Why these are called trapekulis of the cell? Because it checking the material which passes from one cell to another cell. Now this is the lysosome. Lysosome are called suicidal bag of the cell because it contains many lytic enzymes and can digest almost all the substances present in the cell. As well as they also helps in the digestion of invaders like microorganisms which infected a cell. Mitochondria. This is called the powerhouse of the cell. Why powerhouse of the cell? Because it helps in the formation of energy by the oxidation. The phosphorylation oxidation or phosphorylation of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, it means synthesis of bioenergy molecule take place inside the mitochondria after the oxidation of food. Hence, mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell because the ATP energy which synthesized by the mitochondria are consumed for each and every biological as well as biochemical and physical actions. Now students, this is the outermost membrane called nuclear membrane. It is two, inner and outer, and collectively also called nuclear envelope. What? Nuclear envelope. And these are the nucleolus. The nucleolus, a spherical dense region or structure present inside the nucleus called nucleolus. Microfilaments, these are called chromatin threads. The chromatin threads are of two types, euchromatin and heterochromatin, and these dotted structures are called nucleolus. These are the basic four parts of a nucleus. These parts collectively forms nucleus. Now students, these are the actious type of ribosomes. Ribosomes are known as protein factory of the cell. And this is the chloroplast, the most peculiar cell organelle of a plant cell, and it is normally said to be kitchen house of the cell. What? Kitchen house of the cell. Because the synthesis of food in plant cell take place inside the chloroplast. Now, many ribosome particles get attached on a filamentous structure. These filamentous structures are called polysome. Poly means many, soma means body. When many ribosome bodies are present at the microfilaments or microtubule called polysomes. And this is the students microfilaments. microfilaments, also called cytoskeleton system of the cell, and this is the last one that is called microtubule. Besides these students, all these dotted structure which are indicated inside the inner membrane or cytoplasmic membrane are cytoplasm. What is the means of cytoplasm? Cyte means cell and plasm means flow. Thus, all the fruit substance present inside the plant cell are cytoplasm. Thus, students, in next video lecture we will going to discuss about animal cell.